So if you're new to paintball or you're looking to upgrade your paintball gun, the Azodin Kaos 3 starter kit is a great kit to get started with. So I just want to cover the colors and options that are available first, and then we'll get that out of the way, and then I'm going to show you how to set up your Kaos 3 starter kit, show you how to set it up, make sure it's ready to go for the field, and give you some input on it. So first color, of course you're going to have your red and black, probably one of my favorite colors, all black. These are available all on our website, proagepaintball.com. What I really like about these, as you can tell, even with the purple here, is that the grip colors will match the body. So it's a nice little upgrade on it. This is a 12-inch barrel, and the barrels are auto-cocker threaded. So in the future, if you're looking to upgrade your barrel, it's going to be auto-cocker threading is what the name you're looking for. All right, so we have the blue. We have our pink. So if you like to be a little more flashy. Your lime green. It's real bright, same thing. The grips match, it's a really nice combo to see. And your gold. Good gold color there. We have 7 color choices to choose from for the Azodin Kaos 3 starter kit. So a ton of options there. The starter kit does come with your basic gravity feed hopper. So this hopper holds 268 caliber paintballs. And the Azodin Kaos 3 is only available in 68 caliber right now. So a 50 cal paintball will not work in this. It's got a basic hopper. Snap it closed, you're good to go. And it currently comes with the HK Army 48 cubic inch 3000 PSI tank. This is a compressed air, or what's called a HPA high pressure air tank. And on this type of air tank on the Kaos 3 starter kit, you'll get about 800 shots, 800 paintballs through the gun, which is about 4 hopperfuls before you have to refill your air tank. All right, so I'm gonna show you what comes in the box, and then I will show you how to set up your Azodin 3 starter kit. All right, so the Azodin Kaos 3 comes in a nice cardboard box. It does not come with a nice case, but there are other cases out there that you can purchase if you want to make sure you secure and safely keep your paintball gun stored. So once you remove your paintball gun from the box, open it up here. You'll notice you get a nice diagram. So it has a quick start guide, basically everything you'll need to get started, and everything I'm going to explain in this video. And on the other side, it has an operation guide. Basically, it's going to explain all the parts and pieces. It has a nice diagram, so if you're the type of person that likes to clean and maintenance your own paintball gun and learn about it, you can definitely do that. It does come with a warranty card, so you can make sure you fill that out when you purchase this gun. And then, of course, you get your basic barrel sock there, and you get a small toolkit. Comes with Allen keys, extra screws, and O-rings. That's going to be your basic maintenance and the most popular issues you're going to have with the gun over time. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Go ahead and show you how to set up your Azodin 3 Kaos. So out of your box, you'll need your barrel sock for safety, and I do recommend grab your Allen keys just in case you need to make some adjustments right out of the box. So first things first, you're going to have to screw your barrel on. This is just threads on, very easy. So if you have to force it for any reason, something's not going in correctly, so just screw it on here, and just going to screw it on hand tight. You want to make sure when you're putting your barrel on, there's no air or air tank on the gun. And just tighten it up. There's a small O-ring right here that's going to compress as you tighten it up. That is supposed to keep the barrel from loosening up over time and while you're shooting it. So go ahead and put your barrel sock on. And you want to go ahead and pull your barrel sock around the back of the gun here and tuck it behind the grip frame, just like that. Next, you want to go ahead and put your hopper on. This is called your feed neck here. So this is a clamping feed neck. What that means, it actually clamps onto your hopper. So there's a small screw right here, and you may need to tighten that up to make sure your hopper doesn't fall off when you're playing. So go ahead and throw this on here. And if you notice, if it moves pretty easy, like I don't have to use a lot of force to move this, I would go ahead and tighten this up a little bit until it has more of a snug fit in there. So the bag that comes with your Kaos 3 will actually have the Allen key that you'll need to tighten up the feed neck here. And you just want to snug it up enough where this doesn't easily move around. If you over tighten it, it'll actually compress the feed neck too much and the hopper and might not let paintballs feed into your gun. So once you tighten that up, you're ready to go. All right, next you want to go ahead and grab your compressed air tank. So this air tank does have air in it right now. This is a 3,000 cubic inch bottle. So it'll say 48 cubic inches. That's going to be the physical size of the bottle, and 3,000 PSI. That's the maximum pressure you're supposed to put inside the bottle. You'll notice that the gauge does go all the way up to 6, which would represent 6,000 PSI. That is because this gauge is a standard gauge that they use on all air tanks, not just this one. So you want to stop close to the 3,000 or to the 3 mark on the gauge for 3,000 PSI. This bottle will be empty when you receive it if you order it from an online store or from our store. If you come by our store and order it in-store or pick it up in-store, it will come filled. We give you a free fill when you purchase it in-store. So once you have air inside of your air tank, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and cock the bolt back. You're going to grab it with your finger and just pull it back a little bit. And you also have a safety on your gun. So on the left side of your paintball gun, if you press it flush, that's going to be your safety. It's not going to fire. If you press it flush on the right side, so I'm pressing from right to the left, now I can pull the trigger and the gun will actually fire. So if you want to put it on safety, I do recommend to always have the safety on and the barrel sock. At least the barrel sock, worst case. I don't recommend to put the air tank on the gun ever without a barrel sock on there. But you do want to go ahead and pull this back first, and then I recommend pointing the gun down when you're going to put the air tank on there. So something like this. And the reason why is you want to make sure the air tank is lined vertically. If you put it at an angle, it can actually cause damage and it won't go in. But if you put it vertically, I don't have to hold the tank there. I can very loosely just turn the bottle and keep screwing it. You can hear air up here in a second. You'll hear air up a little bit. Then you can go ahead and snug it up with your hand. And I'm not really over tightening it, just enough. That's going to be snug until it stops. And once it stops, you don't want to force it. So right now, you're ready to go. You, of course, before you're ready to play, you want to make sure you take your barrel sock off, turn the safety off, and you're ready to go. The Kaos 3 is a semi-automatic mechanical paintball gun. So what that means is it does not take any batteries and there are no electronics. So a lot of players will ask, well, because it has a double finger, can I rapid fire it? No, this is mainly for looks and to make it an easier pull, so you can use both of your fingers to pull the trigger. Because it is a mechanical trigger, it'll be a little bit more difficult to pull the trigger. So what you want to do here, you would turn the safety off. You can hold it about right here and ready to fire. I don't recommend to store the air tank on your paintball gun for safety reasons and because sometimes the air tank can leak out through the gun with a real small leak that you might not hear. So next time you go play or you want to shoot in the backyard, your air tank will be completely empty. Also, if you have maybe little brothers, little sisters, or somebody that's not familiar with paintball equipment, they could grab your paintball gun, pick it up, and pull the trigger just thinking that they're playing around and accidentally shoot it in the house or with somebody not wearing a mask. Once you've played a couple times, we do have a video that you can click here above that shows you how to clean the Kaos 3. If you're curious if this paintball gun is a good fit for you, if you're a newer paintball player, you're looking to get started, and you want a very lightweight, easy to maintenance and easy to clean paintball gun that's reliable, the Kaos 3 is what I would recommend. This compressed air tank will work on pretty much any paintball gun you slowly upgrade to over time, so that's a good purchase. The hopper you will upgrade over time, but this is a good, reliable gravity feed hopper is what they call it. It's not going to cause any problems. It's ready to go. And the Kaos 3 is an all-metal paintball gun, so it's going to be very durable. It's very easy to clean. And let's say you do have a few leaks or a few issues, it's very simple to work on and very inexpensive to get any O-rings or any parts or pieces for it. So we definitely recommend the Kaos 3. It's probably our #1 seller for the entry-level mechanical paintball gun. So once you're done playing, you're going to want to go ahead and take the air tank off. On the bottom of the paintball gun here, there's a small hole. This is for venting out any air that's left inside of your gun. And this is important, so don't click away just yet. So once you unscrew your air tank, I'm just going to point the gun there. My finger's off the trigger. Gun is on safety. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the air tank here. As you're unscrewing, you want to make sure that the top part of your air tank and the bottom part of your air tank are moving together. If they start moving separate, you want to stop and take it to a paintball store, paintball field. That means that the valve system here, the regulator, is actually coming off the cylinder, and that can be dangerous. A lot of the air tanks will actually have a white line on here to show you that it's staying together. And remember the small hole? You want to make sure that hole is pointed down at the ground and away from somebody else, because that hole is going to ventilate a lot of air whenever you unscrew the bottle all the way. So the air tank is off, but if you're here in the next second, it's going to leak out some air. You might be able to hear it. There's about 2 or 3 shots left in this gun, so just because your air tank is off doesn't mean the gun is empty. And I'm going to go ahead and fire them out. That's 1, 2. So if you weren't familiar with that or you weren't expecting that and you already took your barrel sock off and there's still paintballs in there, you could accidentally fire that paintball gun in your house or in the staging area at your local field. So make sure you keep your barrel sock on, and don't forget, when you take your air tank off, there's still going to be air inside your paintball gun. That goes for the Kaos 3 and the Blitz 4 actually. We do recommend to maintenance your paintball gun about once a month. If let's say you're going to play 2 or 3 times a month or 2 or 3 days a month, I would definitely recommend to maintenance it and clean it and oil it probably at least once a month. You want to do a basic wipe down on the outside of the paintball gun when you're done. You don't want to leave any paint sitting on there or any extra mud or dirt, anything extra like that. But you don't actually have to do a full-blown cleaning every single time you play. It's kind of like changing the oil in your car every time you drive it. So that pretty much covers everything on Azodin Kaos 3 starter kit. If you have any questions about it or something I didn't cover, please comment below and let me know. That way I can get on there directly and answer all of your questions. If you're looking at another paintball gun, you're considering my opinion, go ahead and comment below. I'll go ahead and answer it pretty quickly. That way if you're shopping between, let's say, the Kaos 3 or the HK Army Saber, or even you're considering the Kaos 3 up to the Blitz, we do have all of these available on our website, prohpaintball.com. You can shop them. We do have some reviews and we have other videos on there. So if you enjoyed this video, please take a second to like this video. That way this video shows up to other players like yourself that might be looking for another starter kit themselves. And also, if you like weekly paintball videos, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way it helps us grow and you get to see cool videos every week. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a shout out below in the comments, ask any questions, give me some video ideas, and I'll see you guys next time.